now because I'm a 2000 FIDE rated guy. I'm playing chess only since 3 years, and I guess you are a grandmaster if you are 25, or you are playing on a master chess level if you are 2500 rated. So I will show you my tournament from yesterday, and I hope that it's gonna be good enough because it was a rapid tournament. And the reason why I have all these games is because I just remember them all, so it's quite okay. So in the first game, because I was the lowest rated, I didn't play, so I won the first game without playing. So now let's just look at the second game. Okay, pretty interesting. So I played. So it was a funny game. My opponent played knight f3. He's rated 2100 in classical chess. He's rated 2000 in rapid games. I'm rated 2000 in classical games and 1200 in rapid games. So it's pretty interesting. So I played c6 like always. Okay, and we played this position, which I had a lot. So bishop f4 is already inaccuracy. c4 is the best move, and knight c3 and queen c2 and everything is fine. So okay, we played this line in queen d2. Queen d2 is a move which means, yeah, I'm not respecting you. I just want to attack you and to destroy you very quickly. But it's not a good move. Actually, queen d2 is already inaccuracy. Already c4 is better than rook e8, knight c3, and the position is completely fine, I guess. And this is one of the most typical moves and positions which I know the best and so on. But I guess my opponent, okay, he just wanted to mate me queen d2. Okay, so I played rook e8. So after this, it's just this. He played knight c3, and again knight c3 is not good. It's a Jobava London system idea with knight c3 in order to play knight b5 and to put me in the obligation to play knight a6. But now the pawn is on c6, so it's just a bad move. I mean, play c4. I know you know this, and probably a4, knight a3, and everything is correct. But okay, he played knight c3, I played knight bd7. There is no way for me to win directly. I just have to put some more pressure. He played rook fe1, so the idea is to push e4. Okay, why not? I just want to open up the position because right now my pieces are a bit working on themselves, but it's okay. Knight b6, I want to go on c4. He played rook a1, so okay. Knight c4 and bishop f5. And now, all the problems which I had during this first part of the game was only a question about my bishop. And I saw that after b3 knight d6, I would just go on e4. And now he made a move which surprises me because it's a very bad move. He played knight h4. So knight h4 is typically a move which means, yeah, I don't know what to play. I just want to destroy you pretty easily. But the problem is that I just go back, and now your knight is just stupid on h4, and there is nothing to do with that. If you play bishop e5, okay, knight e7. Now you're just training your best piece in a position in which I have two knights that are controlling e4, so if this one would just go back, I can even play c5 at the right moment. And now after queen b2, I can just win one more tempo, queen a5. I'm just putting some more pressure on all your pieces. e4, pawn takes, knight takes, knight takes, bishop g2, knight f6, and now my position is completely fine. He has to go back, and now I didn't know how to start with this position. I wasn't sure if bishop d5 was the best move, but somehow for me this was a problem. I didn't like this position for me, so I decided to play rook d8 first, and after c4 I played king g8, and now the idea is that I'm more controlling d5 than the other variation, because my rook is on d8, my bishop is on e6, so I have more counterplay. But at the same time, I just want to play b5, so d5 won't be possible at all. I just want to put more pressure, and the d pawn, the d and the c pawn will be potentially hanging pawns, so I'm pretty happy with this position. But it's okay. But my opponent decided to play a mistake. He played queen c2, but the problem with queen c2 is that I have rook d4, and now he cannot take my rook because I take on e1, so pretty easy to understand. And after this, I'm just completely fine. Oh, There's still this move. Ah, so I don't need to do this. Probably just check and going back is good enough. This, and it's good. I'm just up a pawn. I also looked at this move with the idea of this, but the problem is that I can just check first, you take back, and then I take, and I'm just a rook up. I mean, exchange up. But okay, my opponent decided to play knight f3, so I took, he took, and rook d8. And I knew that probably it wasn't the most precise move, but at the same time I really wanted to trade the rooks because I was low on time. I already had like 1 minute or 2 on the clock, and he had 4 minutes. He played rook e1, I played bishop g4, rook e3, I traded and played e6. And I don't remember the position after that because I was very low on time. I just remember that he played queen c1, I took, and he remembered that it's not good to give away pawns, so he played this move. I went back on a5, he played rook e1, I played queen e2, and then I don't remember anything. Yeah, it does actually happen sometimes, and to remember your complete games, but it's okay. And I was also low on time, so it was more complicated for me to stay focused on the game. So okay, so I decided after this game to do a small break, and I started the third round. And in this round, I'm playing against an international master. His name is Engelmann. Oh, I don't remember. Andelman, Bangelman, I don't remember. But it's okay. This guy is international master. I played with the white pieces, and now I have 2 points out of 2, and I have to win. So again, I played knight f3, knight f6, g3, d5, c4, c6. So we're playing a typical, after d4 we are playing a Slav position, but I'm playing still my Rueti type of positions with bishop g2, castling, and b3, and I do love this position. Castle, bishop b2, preventing e5. If he was playing e5 first, then just this, and it's a very hard position to analyze. I won't show you anything because it's a private analyze, but there's a pretty rare way for white to take advantage after e5 straight away before castling. So bishop b2, knight b7, d4, rook e8, knight c3, and here I was a bit concerned about the move dc, dc, and e5, but the best move here is just e3, and if you take, I would just take back. If you play e4, just knight g5, I'm just winning the pawn because you cannot defend this pawn anymore, and I'm just fine. And probably this is the best move. After what, I can just, I don't know, play queen c2. Yeah, queen c2 is fine again. So yeah, pretty interesting. But okay, he didn't play this. He started with knight f8, which is inaccurate because it doesn't improve his position. So if it doesn't improve his position, there's just nothing to look at. I mean, knight f8 is already a tough mistake for me because it doesn't have this bishop. We're not moving your pawn on e5 anymore. So I decided to play rook e1 and starting to create some plan for me. I just want to play e4 actually and take control in the center. So he played b6 in order to play bishop a6 or bishop b7. So okay, I decided to take because it was the right moment. Because now if he takes with the e pawn like he did, then the bishop cannot go there. So it does actually mean that your pawn on b6 is a waste of time. And pushing c5 will just weaken your d5 pawn because I have so much pressure on it. So I played rook c1, he played bishop d7, I played knight e5, he played this. If you take my knight, it's very interesting. I saw that I have e4. And if you take this everything, I'm just a lot better because your c6 pawn is weak. You don't have this move, obviously, because you're just losing everything. So you have to go back, and after what, I'm just completely fine, I guess. Oh, I just forgot. Yeah, exactly. Actually, you cannot take. So actually, I'm just completely fine after e4. So okay, I played knight takes d7. Yeah. So at the same time, I just want to take the bishop pair and then pushing e4. He played rook c8. I took, he took, and now I was a bit concerned because playing e4 is possible. But somehow I didn't believe in this position. I had this type of position hundreds of times. Yeah, it just says it's completely winning. This rook e3, yeah. So for me, everything was a problem. Ah, the only way. Okay, I have to play h4. I don't understand why. I'm preventing knight g5. Okay, but is it really such an issue? Let's say I play this move. What is the problem? cd. Okay, rook c8 is logic. Bishop takes. Okay, I have the bishop pair, but okay, bishop c5, rook d3, rook b3, and now knight g5 only move. The engine is so sick. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so I played e3, bishop there. So actually, it was pretty hard for me to play e3, bishop b4. I wasn't so sure that e4 was the best move, but yeah, in order to play e4, I have to see h4. It's important, yeah. So now I know it. So okay, bishop b4, queen d3, knight g6, and I made a move that is very special. I made a3. The problem was at c5. But c5 just loses a pawn. I am so stupid. I just completely overlooked that. Yeah, somehow c5 was a problem for me. I was afraid of c4 and rah. But it's okay, I guess. Okay, d3, knight g6. Okay, rook that. Yeah, I made a huge blunder. Yeah. Tough mistake. I just want to see how the engine evaluates this position. I guess it's not so good. Yeah, then I was winning. Yeah, it was the moment. I was losing again. Yeah, but I didn't remember. Yeah, I just put in some more lines, but here, after the moment in which I won the queen, I don't remember anything because I was long time. Yeah, this was a blunder. And that is the reason. This, h4. I cannot take. If rook c1, knight e4, rook e4, rook e4, queen e4, rook e... and I cannot take the pawn because of check. If I go up, there is just mate, this and this, yeah. h4, wow. Yeah, he was low on time, he didn't saw this. Okay, so h4 is important. I guess in a future game I will remember this idea, and I mean playing, wow, very, very hard to see. Okay, so he missed that, obviously. He played rook 8 first, after what I just saw all these moves. And he made a mistake, he took on d4, and now there's only one winning move. I will turn off the engine because I know that some people will look at this. So actually there's only one winning move. So first of all, we just see that the bishop is connected with the queen. We see that the rook can go on the 8th rank. We see that the queen is there, that the rook is unprotected. So first of all, I was looking at this move with the idea of pawn takes and check, and I win the queen, I'm a piece up. But the problem is that he plays this check first. I have to play this, for example, in the new take. I'm just losing. So I understood that it's not winning. I saw this move, but the problem is this check, and then it's not good for me. Because I'm not winning, but rook e3 wins for one specific reason. If you take the bishop, I take there, I'm just winning, and if you play queen d1, which he played, there is just queen a8 check. And now, after all this move, I just won the rook. Here, somehow, wait, it's not the move which I played. He didn't play h4. Bishop c1, what did he play? I don't remember correctly. He played probably, yeah, exactly, he played something like this, and I played this move, then he played h4, something in this way. I played queen e2, I don't remember, he played this move, played this, I don't remember exactly, but in this moment I was only, I don't know, 14 seconds or 15 seconds, so it was pretty hard. We had 2 seconds increment, but it was very hard. And yeah, so it happened. So I just won the game easily. He played then h3. I put him in check. Then I won the queen and mate and so on. So it was pretty easy. So okay, pretty funny game. So I have 3 points out of 3, and then I had a problem. There is the lunch break, right? So I just had to eat something, and I made a mistake. I ate really too much, and I just didn't have any energy in my head anymore. So the 3 next games were played by nobody. So actually, it is my game. Okay, I will show it to you very quickly. I just sacrificed a piece because for me it was winning. this check, and then here, okay, so it's pretty funny. There's knight c3, I just completely overlooked that he can just take on c3, and then the game is just completely over. Yeah, I tried something, but yeah. So I just gave away this game without any reason. Then again, I played a game. This game is very frustrating because I sacrificed a pawn, which I always do in this position, in this particular position. I didn't know that b5 existed. If knight takes, there is rook b8. Okay, a4, a6, it's just winning a pawn, a piece. If queen d1, knight b6, bishop d2, knight bd. Okay, I didn't know b5. And if bishop takes, then rook b8, a4, 6, so queen c4, then knight b6, queen d3, knight fd, and if knight takes, it's just completely winning, because after you move your bishop, I have this move. Let's say bishop this, then I just say bishop a6, and I'm just, oh, the queen, oh, or even this, oh. Okay, completely winning. And if queen takes, it's not easy to see this. Okay, okay. And the d pawn is, I'm still a pawn down, but the d pawn is too weak. Okay, so understandable. So I know it. So okay, I played knight b6. I decided to trade, and I really thought that this was forced, but obviously it is not. Now I have enough counterplay. But okay, we played this line, and he just destroyed me because, again, I'm just giving him the whole position. I just gave him a knight on c5. I don't understand why I did that, actually. It's very stupid for me. But here, somehow, I managed to have a drawing position. And here, at this moment, I will show you, at this moment, we repeat the moves, and I saw that we have repeated the moves 3 times, and instead of playing the position, of calling the arbiter and taking the draw, I played this move, this, and then he just won. And here I forgot that his pawn is going, so I have to go there, king there. For me it was already losing, but I have 96, d7, this, and now everything is controlled, like this, or this, and this is just completely winning now, because after everything there, the pawn is just going up, and I just missed that, so I'm just stupid, and somehow I just played with reflexes, and now I will win because this, but no, he just pushes his pawn. I'm stupid. This guy was rated 2100, so it's pretty bad. And then third game, again, I just, yeah, okay, wait, I have to show it to you again. So it was a Slav position, but with Karukan, Slav type of position. Okay, 5 with the idea of playing bishop a6, e4. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Knight there, bishop takes, mistake, because now I gave him the bishop pair. Why did I do that? It's very bad. Knight c5, and here he just rolled me over, and here I resigned because it was very, very bad. So okay, now you see the problems when my head is gone, and it does actually happen to me a lot, so it's pretty bad. It's not good. I have to change it, but I don't know how. I'm doing a lot of sports, but I guess it's not enough. So let's just continue. There's still 3 games to look at, and now again here I decided to make a small break. I started to sleep between the rounds, and now we have only 10 minutes between the rounds. I decided to take a quick nap, and now I feel ready for the 3 last games. I play knight f3, d5, c4, knight f6. Mistake. I take on c5, queen takes inaccurate, and knight c3. And now we have this type of position in which I'm just winning a lot of tempo because it is a Scandinavian type of position, but I have the pawn, the e-pawn. And in the Scandinavian position, there isn't the e-pawn, so now I don't have a big center. But now in our game, I have this big center. So he played e5 after e4, in order to prevent me from playing d4. If I play d4, he just take there, I guess, and everything is fine. I don't know. But I decided to play bishop c4 because I saw that after bishop e7, I'm just winning already. because castling, I would just take this, and it's just winning. And if this, I guess knight takes. Yeah, it's just winning. No. Knight takes f7 first because the knight is hanging. I have to turn off the engine. When I'm looking with the engine, I'm not concentrate. This, and this is just completely winning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, after bishop takes f7, he just played king h8. I castled. He played knight there. I played bishop e6, knight d4. We traded, and I played this move. And now we have a quite interesting position. Probably taking is the best move for him, but he played bishop c5. So now I played d3. And now I have the e-passed pawn. I have a knight, and I'm very happy after a6, knight a3 that he took on a3. Now he was a bit frustrated because, yeah, you know, he was just losing a pawn. After c5, I was a bit concerned because of c4 or b5, c4 and having two passed pawns. No. But I understood that the problem of c4 is that the pawn is weak, so I played bishop b2. So after this move, I would probably just take, and it's gonna be, I don't know how to turn on this position. Probably it is the best way to do it. Yeah, I guess it's good enough. Is it? Yeah, it is. This and rook d2. Let's and rook c1 is the idea. Okay, it's okay, pretty interesting. But I guess, yeah, but in every case, we played this position, bishop b2, rook c6, and now rook ac1, preventing c4 forever. He played knight g4, the idea of going on f4, so I decided to play rook c2, and after that I just have rook b1, and now probably f4 is the plan, but at the same time he has to use all his pieces, and now I will play just a4, bishop a3 in order to put pressure, and if b6 I will play a5, he will take, double a pawns, and the c5 pawn is still weak, so he played g5, for no reason. I played bishop c1, he played h6, I played a4 in order to put my bishop there, and now he made a tough mistake, but he was also a long time. He played rook d8. After what, I just played f4, and now the position is completely winning. So he took, I took, and knight g4, threatening nothing. I played rook dc1, he played knight e3, I took on c5, rook dc8. He was already losing, but now it is very, very losing. Here he resigned in a pretty funny way. Actually, he said, yeah, too low on time, and he started to bring all his pieces like this in his hand, and he was like, yeah, I mean back pieces, and he said, yeah, the end of the game, and he was looking at me, staring at me, and he asked me, I mean, French was that much. And I asked him, did you resign? And he didn't answer me, and then I pointed his clock, and I told him, yeah, you did fall on time, and he was very surprised with that. I mean, yeah, you are completely losing, so don't try to save this game with some tricks. But it's okay. So I know this guy, he's pretty funny, but I guess, yeah, I don't know, a bit weird. So 8th round, I played against a guy, and this guy is the #1 from my old chess club in France. Everybody, actually this other guy from this previous round was also in the same club, but I mean, it is nothing. I played knight f3, I had again the white pieces, d5, c4, and he always played these positions a lot because he knows it with the white pieces, and he also played with the black pieces. And here I know that he knows d4 pretty well, so I decided to play an old system which I used a lot. It's d3 in order to play knight c2, prevent e5 with all my pieces, never touching the e-pawn, but it's okay. Queen b6, first surprise, inaccuracy or mistake, but it's a surprise. I played knight bd2, knight a6, again, why aren't you putting your knight in d7, your rook on e8 and pushing e5? h3, if you take, I would just take back and I have the bishop pair, so he went back on d7, I played knight d5, now I just want to take. He played rook a d8, and rook a d8 is already a small surprise. I decided to take on g5, he took back, and I took on d7. So now if you take with the knight, I'm just exchanging, I'm very happy of this position. And if you take with the rook, which he did, I play rook c1, and now nobody is controlling c8. And if you play rook c7, I guess I will just trade, and this pushing e4, playing rook c1, or queen a1. Yeah, but it's okay. My opponent decided to play knight b4, small trick attacking my pawn, and after a3 he cannot go there because of this movement. It's just losing the knight. He has no square. Yeah. So he went back on c6. I played knight f3, preventing knight d5. Rook e8 in order to push e5, but here I saw a move which is pretty funny. I played knight e5. He played rook c7, and here I played knight takes e6. So if you take with the rook, I would just take back and play d4 or d4 or something like this, and try to target the d5 pawn with my e pawn. And if he plays bc, which he did, I played just queen c2. He played rook c8, so he wanted to play e5. The problem is that he can have some problems, I guess, with d-pawn because the rook is not protected, so he decided to play rook c8. But the problem is that now I just have e4, and I'm controlling a lot of things. Like if you take, I would just take back. Yeah, this is the best way to take back. And if e5, the pawn is too weak, you're just blocking this bishop. Okay, my bishop is also blocked. After rook d1, the bishop goes out. So I'm better in this position. I don't know what the engine says. Probably, yeah, I'm better. Yeah, bishop h6 is already the only move. So I'm pretty happy with this position. But I played e4, and now he played e5. And I started to calculate his position very intensively. This position I had 8 minutes, and I used 6 minutes. I decided to take on d5. My idea is simple. If you take with the 9, okay, first of all, what is going on if you take with the c pawn? I just take your rook, this, threatening this, so f6, this. And this is a very winning position. There. I have to look if my position is, if my analyses are correct. This, rook 8, this. Oh, queen e6, invisible move. Ah, yeah. Okay, so it doesn't work. So I guess I had to play this move first. So after queen e6, I can just play rook c1, c6. Actually, I'm just clearly better in this position. There's nothing to look at. Oh. Yeah. Okay, good. So, okay, I was quite okay. I guess it's okay. But okay, after e4, I took there. If you take with the knight, it's very important to tell it. I don't take with my bishop. I played this move and the pawn is too weak. And if you play f6, for example, now I play d4 and the position is opening up. Taking there. Ah, the engine says. Okay, I wanted to tell you playing queen c4, but the engine says queen c4 first is winning. Takes. Queen b7, invisible. And b4, invisible. Okay. But I guess it's good enough. I took, he decided to play bishop h6. Okay, now I just take on c1. Takes, I decided to take with the bishop in order to reactivate my bishop there, but taking with the rook was more winning because after e4, which he played, I can just take, I guess, and I'm just winning. In the game I took with the bishop because I was low on time. He played e4, I played de, rook takes e6, queen b2. He played knight takes e4. Knight takes e4 was already a surprise because now knight cannot move anymore. If you start to play f5 like you were in the game, the position is going to collapse. So I played bishop h6, only move f6. And now here I saw a move. So engine it is only +1. Human it is incredible. I would turn off the engine. Here I played b4. So the idea is to play queen e2. He played rook e6 like I saw it. And now I'm just spinning the rook, and now I'm threatening the knight. If you go back with your knight, I guess I can just win the rook. And if you do if you play the move which you played in the game, I just take in this. And the only way to defend here is rook g8, but he played this move and did get mated. Now, if you play rook g8, I saw during the game that this is the best move in order to create some counterplay, but the engine says rook e2, so obviously this is losing for forks reason. So I guess the best move in this position is rook c1. Ah, this is incredible. Wow. So rook c1 is the only move, and rook d1 doesn't work because the d8 square is controlled by the queen. So rook c1 only move. In order to go on c7, okay, queen e6 is okay. I didn't see so much, but I guess it's good enough. Like, you cannot attack my pawns, but I will. So a5, b8, this, and position is completely fine, probably. Yeah, it's a draw. But okay, he didn't saw this and he made it, but it's okay. This guy is rated 2018 rated in classical games, but it's okay. And now last game I played against FIDE Master. This FIDE Master is pretty good, I guess. So he's not quite a FIDE Master. He is only 2200 rated in classical games. I mean, his peak rating was 2200. Now he's rated around 2050, something like this. And in live rating, he had already 2300, so it's pretty good. I mean, FIDE Master level, but it's not a FIDE Master. I mean, you understand what I'm talking about. And now I played with the black pieces again. I had to win in order to have 6 points out of 9 and trying to be in the top 5. So my opponent played d4, I played c6, and we played this position again, which I have already against 2 people during this tournament. He played knight bd2, which is less active than knight c3, and then he played b3, bishop d2. So if you want to play b3, bishop d2, play this first and then see where you want to put your knight, because your knight on d2 is too passive. I played knight bd7, b3, rook e1, bishop d2, knight f8 in order to go on e6 or bishop f5. He played knight e5, but okay, knight e5. Now I just go bishop f5. I'm just completing my development and everything is fine. And he played f3, and f3 was already a mistake. For me, on the board, it was a mistake because you're not threatening e4. And the position is just hard to play. I played the best move, this, and he made a tough mistake. He played e4. So now I just took on e5. Yeah. If you take there, then knight d3. I'm winning because your bishop doesn't have any square. If you go there, there's just bishop takes bishop takes d4. This, and probably this is when... If I take there, he has enough counterplay, I guess. Probably this check. This. It was my idea, and just fine. So okay, but my opponent decided not to lose, so he took on e5, but now okay, you just have double pawns in the center of the board, so bishop e6, and now what is going on? Both of your bishops are blocked by pawns, and now I'm just winning. Okay, not winning, but my position is a lot better. And here I don't know why I didn't try, because he played queen e2 first. Yeah, but it's okay, it's the same position. Here we have this position, and the position is fine. Yeah, exactly, this is the position that we had. I played f6, and now he traded there. And now it's a part where everything starts to collapse. It starts to collapse because I don't remember quite precisely the game. I remember that here I played king g8, e5, rook f8, and somehow the engine says this position is a draw, but I don't believe him a second. So actually in the game here I had only, it's funny because I had a minute and I fall to 10 seconds. Okay, I played c5, this, queen c6, bishop g2, and I knew it wasn't a good move, but I played this move. He played, what did he play? He played queen e3, I played king f7, he played this, I played, no wait, no, queen e8, yeah, we played this position, and now it's pretty funny because we played this position, I played knight d4, and after knight d4 I just saw, oh, I'm losing. I'm not losing, but it's a draw. So actually I'm losing, but it's pretty funny how he just traded the queen because he was also low on time. Okay, this last game wasn't so beautiful, but here he lost some time and in the position because the pawn b3 is a bit weak, I have a good knight, so it's pretty... Okay, this last game was... this last game was not so good, but I guess it's chess. Sometimes you do mistakes and sometimes you don't do any mistakes. But it's okay. Can I play? Hello, Yash Mahapatra. Yes, you can, but I guess I was just analyzing my chess tournament. So now I just have to do a small break because it is already 7 p.m. I have to go. Thank you very much, and see you in a future upload, I guess. I will just create a video out of this analyzed 40 minutes something.